ladies and gentlemen, Lord Exus here, and I'd like to welcome you back to Final Fantasy 15. We're going into episode 2, and we're going to encounter our first mini-boss and completing the first initial quest line for Cindy. I did have to cut the last video short. I forgot that the PlayStation only renders 1 hour of video at a time, which isn't a problem, but I slightly overstepped the mark, causing me to actually cut out some footage of the next bit of the game. So instead I just went back and done it all again. It's only an hour. It's only an hour, so we'll be starting off from exactly where I left off with commentary as of this moment from me, rather than recycled stuff or stuff from the previous video clip. So that's what we're going to do. We'll get back in and we'll see what Noctis and the gang are doing, and hopefully move forward from there. So again, welcome back to Final Fantasy 15. Let's get in. Right guys, this is exactly where we left off after just doing the training with Gladiolus. So we're now at nightfall at camp. We just beat Gladiolus into a bit of a mush. And we're going to camp up, and I'll show you how the camp tallies the experience, as I explained at the end of the last video. Prompto, mate, you need to stop standing in... Okay, there's no fire actually there, it's just a marking, but still. Yeah, I'll show you how it tallies up and the benefits you get from buffs the next day, and then we'll move on. So, camp for the night.
Let's call it a day. I'll see what I can whip up.
So this is a screen we get. We get our report card for their entire day. So A+ for time, B for finesse. I've never been the best at finesse. You know, I tend to be quite clunky. And A+ for offense. You get in the bottom left there, the days elapsed. And my overall play time as well in the bottom, which is counting live, as you can see, 31 minutes and 10 seconds currently. So yeah, a little bit quicker than it was on the playthrough you guys were watching, because I knew what I was doing. So anyway, and this is Merieth Haven, so we'll go ahead and do this. Nice little camping montage from the boys. Bromance for the win, hey? Okay, not so sure I like the cheesy background music, but this game also does get its lumps, gets beaten about a little bit for its relevance to its food. People call this game just a game about food porn, basically, because apparently the food looks so good it might as well be realistic. But anyway, yeah, at camp, as I explained before, you can have a variety of meals that will boost your stats partially for the next day. Some of them last for longer, some not so long, and they do a multitude of different things, and there's a lot of different food Ignis can learn to cook. So yeah, anyway, Ignis uses ingredients to prepare meals at camp, acquire new recipes, and expand Ignis's cookbook, and a variety of bonuses available. So we've got basically flame roasted toast, so just toast, increases attack by 10. We have toasty rice balls, HP boost, level 1, increases maximum HP by 50. Croquet Madame, which increases attack by 30, that's a level 3 attack boost. And Veggie Medley Stew, that increases attack by 20, increases a maximum HP by 150. And these are things he knows how to cook, but we don't have the ingredients for them since they're greyed out. And it's got a little pixel art character down underneath them, suggesting who likes them the most, and will receive an additional boost. And that is Spicy Longbone Rib Steak, which sounds amazing. Increases attack by 50 and gets a level 4 HP boost, increases maximum HP by 200. So that would be lovely, but we only have dual horn steak. We have no Leiden peppers. I haven't been foraging. So, and plump and pungent tofu as well, which is last stand. Significantly increases strength and magic, but drastically reduces maximum HP. And it also, this is important, a lot of these foods in the game give you an experience boost. This is only a level 1, so all your experience points will be increased by 10% upon earning them. Not upon tallying them at the end of the day, upon when you fight and earn them. I'd very much like that, but it's a no-go, guys. So I'm going to choose the one with the best stats, obviously, which is this. I have one of each of the stock, so we can make one of these for tonight, a Veggie Medley Stew. And there it is, the finished article. Not something I'd eat, but hey. And of course, the traditional Final Fantasy fanfare plays when you level up or when you Italy experience. So, we got the Veggie Medley Stew, it's giving us our stats. We have 10 AP for the end of the day as an earner. And we've earned 496 EXP as Noctis and 477 as the rest of the guys for the day. So, let's see what that does. Our stat boost is applied. Okay, so we all got up to level 3, and most of the way to level 4, and we earned 34 AP in total. Now these guys get their extra stat thing boosted. Noctis, you have to specifically go and partake in fishing, and yeah, of course that is something I'm going to do. I really dislike the fishing in this game, or just in general, so that's something I might do on camera, or on video, I might do off video. It depends how I'm feeling, really. So yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, I'd rather not do that because I find it boring as hell. But these guys, their stuff goes up automatically as they do what they're doing. Prompto goes up the quickest, more or less. Ignis's cooking has gone up quite a lot there from just this one meal, but Prompto is taking pictures all the goddamn time. We just don't know it. We don't see it. And here you go. Prompto is documenting the journey in photographs. Review the pictures taken. So this is fun at the end of every day. It's a bit standard early on, and later on it becomes very, very fun because there's added things you just don't realise he's taking pictures. Of course, the game is taking pictures, and these things did not necessarily happen. Anyway, so we've got Noctis in the car at the beginning. We have Cindy. Of course, he took a picture of Cindy, and I'm sure that's her beautiful eyes he's looking at. I don't remember Ignis doing that. Apparently, we're posing in battle. I also don't remember that. You can also bring them up, have a little closer look. Why would you take that picture? We're about to run into those scorpions. Yeah, that didn't happen. Why are you posing for that, Noctis?
Nailed it.
This did happen.
So unfair.
Okay, this actually did happen. You guys didn't necessarily get to see me fight a dual horn because in my last video was technically a different playthrough, because I had to start again. So I only just done this recently, but that's quite a cool shot. But I'm not going to be saving them. Us at camp, and me before I fought Gladiolus. So we get 10 a day. I think that does increase. None of them save unless you specifically go down the bottom where it says square and you can save. So yeah. Don't know what R3 is, auto snaps, but it shows you on the map where he took them as well. There's 2 over at Hammerhead, there's 1 further down the way. Anyway, I'm not saving any of them, but that's the function. I uploaded loads when I done a playthrough last year to Facebook. Some of them are quite fun, and some of them end up being quite good. We'll see as we go along. Anyway, next.
Like a father to her.
Ever since they got back, Sid's been the only one looking after her.
Rather more than a middling mechanic can handle.
All things considered, I'd say she turned out okay.
But like any girl, you just need to treat her right.
Treat her wrong and Sid'll stuff his wrench where the sun don't shine.
Take care of the car, and it will take care of us.
Yeah, the car.
Okay, so conversation about Cindy there.
I'm good to go.
So yeah,
Just about awake.
So we're good to go. We're leaving all our camp stuff here because you don't actually pack that up. Yeah, let's move on to our target. Sorry about the cut, guys. I just had to make sure I definitely was recording because, yeah, that's happened more than on one occasion to me, and I don't want to have to start again. So yeah. Anyway, I come up with about there being food ingredients around here, so I'm just gonna have a little collection. Leiden peppers. Could have done with them yesterday or last night. Pick up a few of them. There's one more apparently. Oh yeah, over here. Fantastic. Okay, let's move on. And can't remember. Yeah, map. Again, bring up the map and zoom in and have a little look-see around. And when you find spots, there's a spot, a mineral deposit over that way. I don't want to necessarily get that. Oh, I do, but I'm not going to go out of my way and collect absolutely everything because it becomes a big thing later. Like, there's so much to get out of your way and collect. You really should, but it could extend the gameplay from 110 hours that it took me to do everything to... God, 200 hours, I guess, if you're just collecting every resource on the map. Anyway, we have something to fight.
Over there. That's it, right?
Huh. That's a dual horn?
Yes, but not your run-of-the-mill breed. We'd best make quick work of it.
Yeah, that looks the beast. Let's do it.
Wait a sec.
What? Scared, big guy?
You ought to be too. Thing's vicious.
You sure? Looks tame to me.
Yeah. Look out!
Nice.
Nice.
It's not over yet!
Okay.
For round two. Bring it.
So, yeah, perform special techniques with the boys.
My pleasure.
Nice back attack there, so...
Never miss.
I'm going to have Gladiolus try and knock it down with Tempest.
Nice work, Gladio.
Okay, that didn't go 100% how I liked. Cast some fire at it.
Home stretch.
And then we'll warp up here. Okay, so it's actually nearly dead, considering it's meant to be a boss. Anyway, Gladiolus will finish it off with Tempest.
Try this. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So that worked out okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, Dave just called and said he's safe. Thanks for finding him.
Okay.
Nice work, y'all. By the way, the old girl's looking good as new. Oh, while I got ya, if y'all want to fix her up before you roll out, let me know.
That's right, Dad said he left something in the trunk for me. I'm going to go for another time, because I know what it is. It is the DLC
next time.
stuff that came
We'll be
with...
waiting at the garage.
Gotcha.
with the version of the game I bought that is basically the Platinum Regalia. It makes it bright purple and silver. It's nice,
So, who's up next behind the wheel?
nice paint job,
Ignis should
but
take it and never let go.
It helps that he can keep 4 eyes on the dash.
I couldn't even keep one.
Not sure I'd do any better. Put me in the driver's seat.
Good. Because I need the legroom in back.
yeah, I do like the Platinum Leviathan paint job. It is nice. It does stand out, but at the same time, ooh, bird beast eggs. But at the same time, I also like the standard paint job of just sort of a dark purple. Okay, so got all them. Okay, let's make our way back to the Hammerhead petrol station, gas station, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we are quite some ways away. I forgot how far we'd actually run. I don't know if we came in from this direction.
It's only so far a man can walk.
Our Crown City upbringing didn't prepare us for this.
Pretend you're walking to the car.
From really far away, which we are. Yeah, probably another thing I should have mentioned is in the first bit of the playthrough, I went into Tucker's Pit Stop, the diner or restaurant that's here at Hammerhead, and took a hunter's...
Rude to keep a girl waiting.
Oh,
You better
okay.
apologize. What is that? thing's like half bird, half storm, half airship.
You realize that's 3 halves.
Will it explain its size?
Awesome in every sense.
Okay, so that was a fucking big bird. I totally forgot that that happened. It just interrupted my train of thought. That is a Zoo. ZU. That is the bird type, iconic bird type enemy of Final Fantasy. That one's a lot bigger than the ones we're used to seeing. But anyway, so don't know why they brought that in here and now. But yeah, we will be fighting that at some point later, just to let you know. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, I was saying we went into Tucker's Pit Stop, took a hunter's quest, which is just to slay X amount of animals, a little side quest. And I said at the time you had to do that in order to proceed, for you to then be prompted to go and talk to Cindy. That's not true. You don't have to do that at all. You just have to talk to Ignis, which is what I done this time. So, anyway. And this game, again, still is very beautiful. It does look nice with the PS4 Pro enhancements. The graphics turned up, and I'm doing that and having it at 30 frames a second rather than having it run at 60, since you guys are unable to see 60, since I can't use the PS4 to record at 60. So anyway, enough of my rambling. Let's go and see what Cindy's saying and how the car is and what to do next.
We ought to ask around for information.
Good idea. I'll go with.
Okay, so it's now telling us about tipsters, which Tucker from Tucker's Pit Stop, the guy I couldn't remember the name of, even though that apparently is him, the black guy in there, he is a tipster. He will give us our information, but we'll talk to Cindy first. Hello.
Sorry about the wait. Ain't she purty?
She's almost too pretty for the road.
She's back. We should all get a picture with her.
Of course, because that's what friends do, get pictures with their cars.
All the more reason to ride with care. Oh, and before I forget, would y'all mind making a little delivery for me?
Okay, did you just skits out a little bit there, Cindy? I'll accept.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk. There should be a motel on your way to Galden. If y'all wouldn't mind giving that to the owner, that'd be swell.
Grandpa like grandkid.
Okay.
Now that she's all polished up and ready for the road, would you care to take her for a little test drive, Noct?
I will, but not yet. So I'm gonna take it for a spin.
Sure, why not?
And I needn't remind you to exercise caution.
I love how you don't need a driving license in this world. That's insane. At least I assume you don't. Anyway, we're not taking her for a spin right yet. Oh, something I probably should mention as well. After watching the last video back, I noticed that there's a bar at the bottom of the screen. It's transparent, but it's like kind of pulsating across the whole bottom stretch. It's only really thin as well. I don't know whether that's the way the video uploaded or something. It's not. I'm not seeing it now. I just noticed it, and yeah, that was looked like it was a pain in the ass. Anyway, we're gonna go.
Wanna go check it out?
What is it?
I mean, what is it? It's a diner. Talk to Tucker.
Welcome.
Howdy, sir.
Y'all hungry for info?
So we'll have him mark all our places up. There you go. Obviously, I missed out on doing this on this catch-up playthrough. Okay. Cool, cool. So all of the ingredients, havens, and procurement points have been marked on my map that he knows of.
But of course.
We now have Gil, so we can indeed buy food if we want to, but we've already got stat boosts on, unless they're worn off already. Anyway, we want to go on this. Restaurant proprietors will tip you off to hunts that award Gil and other prizes. Slay targets and report back to these tipsters to claim your bounty, which I explained to you guys in the last video. Complete hunts to earn stars and indicate your hunter's rank. The more challenging hunts will become available at higher ranks.
Want to help out with some varmints?
I do. I want to do this one. I'll just select all them so the exclamation marks are gone. That's my OCD. Sorry, guys. We'll go hunt some saber tusks.
Appreciate it.
Okay, cool. So we'll get a high elixir. We'll get a high elixir and 740 gil for this. So we'll go do this now. Could you though? Could you actually eat a horse? I say that all the time, that I'm so hungry that I could eat a horse, and I doubt I could eat a horse. Just saying.
Better make tracks. Ignis, we're going.
On my way.
So still got...
Hammerhead is like no garage ever. You know?
One would expect no less of purveyors to the crown.
I'll miss it once this road trip's over with.
There's no reason you can't pay them a visit anytime you please. I'm sure Cindy will be glad to look after your car. Oh, right.
So, that's what this is about.
If you need, I could always lend you the regalia.
Whoa! Thanks for the offer, but once we're back in the Crown City, I think I better score my own wheels.
Right, so I was going to say something, I can't remember what it is now. It's annoying, the boys do interrupt me far too often. Okay. It's tutorializing me saying about allies can use secondary arms there. Yes, they can. I have none equipped currently. They only have one set of weapons each. Anyway, let's do this thing. Have some fire. Nice parry, if I say so myself. Oh, did not mean to press that button.
What can I say?
Here goes nothing!
Oh, battle's actually over. That was actually a killing blow. Okay, good to know. I've got some bonus AP and other bits and pieces there for doing blindsides and such. Occasionally you get an orange bar up here at the top, as you guys have seen, that issues you a challenge to try and do. And doing so will also grant you bonus AP. More substantial amounts. That wasn't originally a part of the actual original game. I'll just come over here just to get this marked, this haven, this campsite. Okay. So that's all that side quest was, do that. But I come over here so we can absorb some more elemental energy. Because I want to make some magic. And this is something on my original playthrough. I didn't really explore and properly get it until a lot later, and I should have done, because it is helpful. It's not something you can rely on because you can't really be a mage character as such. It's more of an add-on, but it is very helpful. Certain enemies will be nigh on immune to physical damage. So this is what we want. Okay. And I think I covered it briefly in the last video, but I do need to make some more. So let's go to the Elemancy section of the grid. And yeah, we have 2 flasks because we start with a flask, and Dave, the guy we saved, gave us a flask. So let's mix it up. Let's put some fire, a little bit of ice, a little bit of lightning. So that's Unicast, and Unicast at ×3, so I can use it 3 times. Potency of 41, which is its damage potency, and that will cast fire, blizzard, or thunder. You don't get a choice. But let's go down to this one. Now, this was a hell of a lot more important than I even bothered discovering when I was playing the game. So, yes, you can add ingredients, food, other bits and pieces, and it completely changes the cast type. Now, if I added Leiden Peppers, it becomes Cure Cast. And what that does is it will cast fire, blizzard, or thunder imbued with the power of invigoration or innovation, which will cure my characters, damage the enemies, and put the enemy's attack level down, and so on and so forth. There's loads: Unicast, Dual Cast, Quad Cast, Circle Cast, Fire, Thunder, or Blizzard, at random up to 4 times, which is obviously an awesome thing. I don't know. Yeah, the beetle shell has a high sell rate, or a decent sell rate apparently, but we've only got one, and I want quadcast. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Give me that. So quadcast at a potency of 57, and that'll do up to a 4 chain at level 60. So that's good. We're gonna equip that. We're gonna equip it right there. So yeah, I'll mess about more with magic later. But yeah, back to the tipster, which is this way.
Stinking hot.
Indeed.
Yeah, it is hot, and I don't know. You can indeed just remove the jackets of your characters. They suggest that on several occasions when they're like overheating. I don't know. Oh, okay. Oh, hello, Sabertusk.
Just don't get too.
Yeah, I don't know whether removing your clothes actually makes a difference in battle or anything like that. If so, I will not be doing it.
Watch where you swing that thing!
None the worse for wear.
Okay, Gladiolus got a little bit annoyed there because I got close to... Whoa, okay, another one.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Knocked rules.
This one's just for you.
Okay, it looks like that may have been part of the pact and like... Part of the pack and just like came in later, I don't know. But yeah, Gladiolus did remark that I swung my sword a little too close to him, so I got a bit close to comfort. Sorry, for comfort. That happens sometimes. I don't think you can hit them with magic. I don't think you can hit them with physical attacks. Okay, so we'll go back and hand this in, and then proceed. Okay, so just as you've seen the area around here for now, just to emphasize how massive the game is, the area we were around Hammerhead is we've gone as far as like, I think that's a blockade, but we've gone as far as like here where we were running, and it took us ages to run back before we had the car. And the car journey from Insomnia took us, oh no, that is Insomnia. Yeah, that's the blockade to the capital city. So we came up here, but we've gone as far as there, and we came out here when we fought the stuff and got this. So we've got all of this to discover and explore, all the way down to here, which is Golden Key. But yeah, that's just a little fraction, because if we zoom right out, yeah, I mean Insomnia is all the way up here. We have all of this. All of it. All of this. Yes. There's only one country, but it's massive. And yeah, there's other stuff that's not on this map that we will be exploring later. Anyway, let's hand it in. Sorry, I'm just rambling. I thought I'd inform you guys of what is to come.
Yes, check.
Hello, Tucker.
So how's it going, boys?
Yeah, it's good, thank
Nice
you.
work out there.
Why, thank you, Tucker. So 740 gil high elixir, and we're still rank 1, we're still apprentices, but our bar went up. So we got 1 out of the 5 stars we need to get to rank 2.
How's about a bite to eat?
Not for now, Tucker.
all like
We
it. Come
have
on
to quickly move on. So we're going to take a road trip. We're going to drive the car to the next destination. And by drive, this game isn't GTA. We're kind of on rails almost. So let's do that. Let's just move to the next destination. I'll come back and do hunts another time. So we're driving the car ourselves.
Time to go.
This is the first and only time Noctis can do this for a while. Eventually, it does become an option for you to be able to do this. So to drive the car, it tells you the controls are there. Right, which way do I have to go is the question. So we do in fact have to go this way. Amazing driving simulator. Yeah, we'll put some tunes on. Not saying they're going to be brilliant, because I haven't bought any of the CDs yet, because you can, in fact, buy all of the Final Fantasy music CDs in this. I wonder what ones do I have? Don't know if I have any already in there. Ah, we have the Final Fantasy 15 ones, makes sense. Let's get some battle-ish type music going. And of course you can spin the camera because all I have to do is hold R2. It's kind of on rails. We have our fuel gauge down there as well. I won't always be driving like this because there will be a lot of driving in this game, don't get me wrong, but I prefer to just listen to the boys talk and go from place to place and have a look at the beautiful scenery. There is a way to zoom out. I can't remember how. Oh, like that. There we go. I like it kind of a bit further away. We can see more. So anyway, the motel wasn't very far away, so we're coming up to our destination, so we're going to park. And all you have to do for that is press X when the sign comes up.
Well, I'd say that's far enough for today. Might be wise to leave the driving to me until we found our bearings out here.
Select a destination from the list of locations and Ignis will drive there using the shortest route. However, Ignis will not drive while demons, the word is demons by the way, I know they spelt it insanely. Their world of Eos has a very strange language where A's are silent for some reason in certain words. So demons are out. At night, Noctis takes the wheel. Yeah, so you can forcibly drive at night, but Noctis will need to take the wheel, and every time a demon appears in front of the car, you will slide to a halt and you'll have to fight it or get it to clear off before you can proceed, which is not good at this level. Anyway, we have something for you, sir.
You all came all the way out here to deliver the goods. Well, thank you kindly. We'll take it out of the trunk, so you all just sit tight.
Kind of worried what she put in my trunk now, not gonna lie.
Umbra.
Bringing us stuff. Atta boy.
That dog can really track a scent.
Certainly knows how to find us.
How do you always know, boy?
Just a sec.
Nice flower. It's the same kind we sewed our crowns from. Oh yeah, Syl blossoms. So, I have a favor to ask. Take the notebook with you when you go. Sure. That's not all. I want you to put something in the book and send it back.
Okay, so she's written in the book, it comes time for me to leave Tenebrae. That was a nice little cutscene of Lady Lunafreya, Nox Fleuret, and Noctis when they were younger. I better quickly do this. I'm finally going to see you after all these years. Yeah, apparently they've been in correspondence with each other. They haven't seen each other for a long time, but they are due to be married. Who ever heard of mobile phones, hey? I mean, he's got one.
All set. Take care out there.
I know. You're not gonna tell me.
Then don't ask.
What was that about? You don't say.
Now that our work's done, let's see ourselves to Golden.
Yeah, let's do that thing. And you know when you're royalty rather than the peasantry, when you don't even use a mobile phone to talk to your dearly beloved, your bride-to-be. You send a really weird-looking tracking dog, by the way, that has a diary attached to it that only knows, obviously, yours and her scent, because it can track you across the whole fucking country. I mean, Tenebrae, where Lady Lunafreya is from, is actually across the sea. It is in a different place entirely. At least, if I remember rightly, it is. This fucking dog is clever. Anyway, I've unfortunately run out of time for this video, guys, so I'm going to have to leave this here just as my buff is running out as well down the bottom there. Yeah, I've run out of time, and again, I can only do hour videos max. So unfortunately, we didn't get too far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in my own time and after this video and do some of the hunts with Taka. I might record a few of them and post them up in a little, like, this is you know, like a hunt montage type thing, if anyone's interested in that. If not, the next time you see me, I will be back here and we will be doing probably Mr. Question Mark Guy's quest over there. So the time might be different. I might have a few more abilities or whatever. But yeah, we will continue story-wise from here. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've enjoyed playing as usual. And as always, I am Lord Exus. And I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.